already.
What is there?
I'm streaming already. Dang, Chain Vince already got 4 upgrades off the rip. The rip was like that. I swear I don't know how.
I don't know why every time I get that friend list, I don't have to download their app.
They didn't get no running back breakout of shit. None of that. What's he doing? Look at the snap. He's not even leading the league in rushing or some shit.
Crunch cookie, which looks decent. Cinnamon crunch. They have the
Facts. But he's not leading the league in rushing. He's not leading the league in rushing. One who's like a leading performer is AJ. That's for yards. He got no touchdowns.
Shortbread cookie, which is Twix.
I feel you.
They have the cookie and
I'm gonna send you that bill right now. It's streaming already? Yeah, it's streaming already.
lemon pie.
Let's send that bill.
Chocolate peanut butter cup cookie cheesecake. Let me share my screen.
Alright, I'm searching. No, we like 5. Mm-hmm.
Do you see it? Yeah. And there's the cookies. The Oreo? Yeah, those two. You know what? I'm gonna get you a freaking. You know what? I was thinking about for Jaquan's birthday because.
Let me know what you want me to send that money. I mean, I'm joking. No, I don't even know what I'm talking about.
It's like last year, but a little bigger. And I texted my mother, and she still didn't send it to me. So it's gonna be on her. I need her to send those pictures because I'm making it. She knows what I'm talking about. Tell her to send the pictures.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the border.
And I need you
We're
guys
at
to do it.
Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium.
Yes, we know what it is. Listen, okay. You're gonna need it. So you're gonna be salty if you're not doing it.
2 of the NFL's final unbeaten's putting their records on the line against each other as we're underway.
That's if I even make it.
On the return. And look at this return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond
Let's see what about me.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the
I don't see no crazy pass rush. Oh, I see pass rush from Tom, man. But like, because like my D line got that. I mean, my O line got that over your D line. Ain't gonna flag Tom. You hear me?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for expand.
You have pictures of Jaquan? And then that's fine.
So their offense
I already
out now
got
to
the
get this
pictures.
game started. It's 1st
I ain't
and
gonna
10.
try. Tell that boy he gotta.
Straight to the air they go.
Hey, put that boy on him. I'm just, why he not on him? Just keep throwing to him. Put him on him. Hurry up. You be ready?
Offense in the hurry up here. Willis to throw it. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson.
Ready?
And he gets absolutely popped.
I know you there. I know you hear me, boy.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the press for maybe the change that time. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Willis.
Throw a book.
Don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception.
Yeah. I didn't want to touch something.
That is so cute. Send that to me.
So the first
It wasn't no
Send
real
it to me.
touch. I was just texting something, see if AJ could bomb somebody a certain way.
And I get it, opening
He booked that day.
It's okay. Yep. Thank you.
No, Cosmo.
These pictures are so cute. But it's gonna be bad quality though.
Very good.
It's so cute. That's not my business. Girl. I don't get between three Brady bunches. Did she figure out what she's gonna do for the groomsmen? She's a man. How else is she figure out? You know how mad.
Shut up, monkey.
Janet Jackson's pregnant at 50.
Always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good
Yeah,
thing, though, there's
she's
a lot of
pregnant now.
opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Period, Legion.
They've got first down from the 31.
Babe, what do you want for dinner?
Huh?
What do you want for
They send
dinner?
a man in motion. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming. Let's go.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Through the middle. Gets this to Fans. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here we go, set. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Let's go now. On second down, it's Brooks. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up third down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He has the first over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Ravens first down. 60 Eagles. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's on the move. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Avani Conda on the return. And look at this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
If you like relajas and you would like to do
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT.
I know everything
And
you
it's Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready?
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he'll be brought to a step or two shy of midfield at the 48. Working quickly here. Willis.
Yes, I have.
Gets it to his
Yes,
man,
I
Mike
have.
Gesicki.
No.
And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard
Everybody.
line. He picks up
That's an
15
old
on the
show. That's not
play.
even new.
And it'll be 1st down Bengals.
Hey, Dragon 60.
Look at that old show.
Here's Willis to the air.
Wait, no,
All
say
the way
it
to the
again.
end zone here.
Well,
It is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And
you don't even know this. He's rich.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. If he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing is Willis. That's Gesicki. He's got it.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
19 tight. 19 tight. Stephanie.
Tight end going in motion here. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring in 4th
It
down.
becomes an obsession.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy
That's
through.
okay. You can think
New
of it.
kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll get this to Tillman. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That's Tillman. He's got it. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of second quarter, Ravens in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came rushing in to bury them for a loss.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense, and the defense
Or baby daddy.
do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Oh no,
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. They're down to their final one in this half.
A baby that's like 3 years old.
Need to get a chunk here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds his man. It's Worthy.
Ain't no way.
It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now lead by 10. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the return of the 27.
Oh, don't even mention that.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Willis now. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Willis looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The dose of the hurry-up offense
What?
here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Trying again, following the sack. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70.
We had that too.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check out.
To the air, 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
I'm like hesitating, but
To throw, here's Willis. Pittman's got it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Willis to throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Eddie Jackson.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Rolling out to his left. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he'll take this forward to the 20 before they take him down to the turf. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down run with Brooks. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. That's taken at the 15. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner, up past the 35. Good blocking on the return. He gets 23 out of it. And it'll be Bengals football. New set of downs for him at the 38. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
He finds Johnson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throw complete to Williams. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Tucker able to tack on the extra points. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Gesicki. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Here's Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Mustang 19.
The The defense takes its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And the Ravens go nickel, third down.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. Go.
He'll look to throw. Finds his target, Patterson.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
Ready, set.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set, go.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to step out with no gain.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Bullock's kick is good. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Juju Brents with a pick. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
70 Lions. 10.
Throwing is Willis. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
Play action on first down. Searches. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All ready. Set.
Another try following the sack. Benson's got it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. They flip it to the kicker. And I suspect it'll be a long time before they call a fake extra point again. That was a disaster. Never got close. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Stephanie! 1918!
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We can quickly try and get set again. On the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He'll get it at the 9. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. A nice 15-yard pickup on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go! Cup 19! Cup 19! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers! Go!
Willis now. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Rocco 80! Come on, come on!
They motion a receiver left.
Ready?
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
65,
Working quickly here.
Cowboy 80!
Motioning left is Johnston.
Let go!
Here's the snap on 4th. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So the Bengals going back to the well, trying for 2 again.
Let's go!
They bring Johnston in motion. And that play reaches the end zone. The 2-point conversion slams the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19! Dragon 60! Here we go, set!
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now lead by 10. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, And 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Ready?
Willis looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Willis. This is reeled in by Pittman. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast. To the air, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. They get 27 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Set up.
Here's Willis to the air. Able to hit Patterson, complete. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Bengals offense lined up. They're going for 2 again.
Ready?
He's throwing for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Ready?
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. 20, 15. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and 1 more ties the record. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Connects with the open man downfield. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Ready?
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
60 Eagles, 60.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them, They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And they pick him off again! Minka Fitzpatrick has got it! Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throw on 3rd down. On target to Worthy. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Finds a seam down the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. McCarthy to throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Return's looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Stephanie! 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Huh.
Willis to throw it. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Go!
To throw, here's Willis. He's got it to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Here's Willis. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Let's go! Ready?
2nd and 10 now. He's got it near the 10. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
Here we go, set!
From the red zone now. And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, and that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80! Panther 11! Panther, let's go now!
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. It keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Back to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Michigan. That gets them a 1st down.
Got it. Ready? Reload! Reload! Ready?
Running behind center with Edwards. He still has room inside the 30. And that's a just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for two.
Set.
Now it's McCarthy. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the set.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Set. Ready, ready.
Willis now. Chased out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Set. Ready. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
70 Lion. Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Throwing is Willis. Now the cut by Adam Thielen. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first.
Ready
And they
up.
still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Go. 19 Lion. Ready.
Willis looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is brought in at the 50. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Okay, break.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Set. Get up.
Working inside the red zone. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. The Bengals getting ready for a big 2-point try late.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Hut.
Setting up to pass. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So they only have 20 seconds left. They're down a score. This kick has to be perfect. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Okay, ready.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And they fail to make this a two-score ball game.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go, Rick, go. Go.
Back to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Officials signaling timeouts. We've got whistles, time left for one snap, and while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score.
Street, street. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
One final shot here. He's got time here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Cincinnati. Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? Take off.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They give on second to Benson. And that's good for a gain of 5. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
On the go.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready? Hey, check that. 3. 69.
Here's Willis to the air. Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hey!
They've got a man in motion. Got a man. It's Gesicki.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Second down now, 7 to go.
60 Eagles. Hey.
From the 47. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Third down from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Go.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense in the hurry up here. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Willis to throw it. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, I think the defense coaches and coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
Ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Go.
They bring Johnston in motion. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hawk 70. Hands for 11.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
19 Tiger.
Ravens' opening series. Trey Benson, the touchdown. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumped early looking to block that kick. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Come on. Ready?
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound a defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Oh, he got some air under this one. He's got it inside the 25. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Yes, it's in close. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Brooks will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's 2nd and goal. He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Go! Set! Go!
It's Edwards on the carry. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens finish up their opening drive. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Willis. He's on the move. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bengals. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass caught along the sideline by Gesicki. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Go! Coca 19.
To throw, here's Willis. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So it'll be 2nd down.
Come on. Set.
Here's Willis. Throw complete to Thielen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
70 Lions.
Working quickly here. From the gun on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
Got
I mean,
on it, but no good.
he
He
probably
got a
talking
touch more to clear that
about
crossbar.
bullshit.
And the score remains
Yeah.
knotted 7-all.
You just,
That fooled me.
you just doing that.
Online.
Yeah,
That wasn't
I know.
the issue.
I mean,
Just didn't
like,
have the
You
leg
good?
he
It's just so they don't hear that.
needed. Goes the wrong
I don't
way.
got a problem. You good, so they don't hear that. They
On
ain't,
1st
no,
down, here
no, they
comes
didn't say
Brooks.
nothing. It's
And
so
to be
they
honest, all
don't.
he's going to get before he's caught. That's the long-tenured Brandon Graham with the stop.
Ready up.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
They
Set.
send a tight end in motion. From the shotgun, McCarthy gets this to Fant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra
Let's go
yardage.
now.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens driving for a score and a halftime lead. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Ready?
Man in motion here.
Set, go.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Throwing is Willis. Gets this one to Cordero Patterson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Willis looking to throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. So marching forward after they accept the penalty. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Willis now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. Trying again, following the sack. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Awareness. Awareness is so critical of where those defenders are down the field to find that open receiver. But it's just as important, Kate, in the pocket. Having awareness of what's going on around you, the QB didn't. And the defense registers a sack.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He finds Brown right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up.
Set. Go.
Here's Willis to the air. Trying for a touchdown here. Big gain downfield. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the 2nd half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go. Come 19, come 19. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s. It sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now. Set go.
On play action now, McCarthy. Connects with Fant. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender's recovering.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Bronco 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He has it at the 5. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Past the 60. Past the 60.
Here's Brooks. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on first down. More to come.
70.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Third and goal for McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Look at 19. Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
He'll throw it. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Go. Go.
It's Benson on the give. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hits his running back. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Let's go. Set go.
To throw, here's Willis. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Willis to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. In a good spot here, second and inches.
Track 60. Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
From the 47. Pittman's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's go now.
Benson now from the gun. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the fourth.
Got it. Ready?
They've got first down from the 31.
Set up. Ready.
They'll toss it here to Benson. Another big rip for it. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Pace, 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 pace.
Offense
Go.
up to the line fast.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set up.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a fourth quarter lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Ready. Hut.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Hustle, hustle.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Viking 18. 60 even. 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Another try following the sack. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready, ready. Ready.
They're looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Juju Brents with the pick. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Set. Set, go.
Here's Willis. Escapes the pocket. Oh no, the ball is loose! And this is picked up by the Ravens! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
70. Warrior 70. Smash, smash. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Go!
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down with a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
19 Tiger.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Ready? Come on. Set. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's Worthy running the slant. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Hauled in by Worthy. And he's able to get this down with the 36. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go. Set. Get up.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Harrison Smith with the INT. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Let's go now.
Trying again after the pick. McCarthy trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for two. Here he is to throw. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Abanikanda on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. It is caught left side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Benson's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Give up the gut to Benson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Pickup of 6, and now they've got 3rd and 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Looking to throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that lap. That brings up 4th down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
First and 10 now from the 30.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go.
On play action now, McCarthy. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Come on, set. Check out.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Tiger, now let's go. Ready?
Throwing now. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down, but instead it's incomplete. Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. This 42 yards from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good. within one score here in the fourth.
So they take the field goal right there, Kate. That's the right play. I think you've got to make that decision, especially with no timeouts left. But now comes the critical kick. I think an onside kick is coming right here.
The Ravens look like they got it back, and they did! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go, set. Drop low 80. Hut, hut.
Setting up to pass. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Routes for throwing, and this is intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Ravens get it back on his 6th interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Set up. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 19 Lion. 79 Bronco.
He'll look to throw it. Try and push it deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Firing bounce. Oh, what a play. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.